Kids just started reading comic books.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We go to a very small comic book store in, what's it called? Comic Factory in Pasadena? Is that the name of it? I want to give them a shout out. But I will say that I've now spent more money in comic books than I ever thought I would, and it's upsetting. Those little bastards are expensive.
They sure are.
And
They
my
sure
kids
are.
like reading the whole thing.
You went backwards. You went live action Shaggy and then into animated Shaggy.
I did.
Is there anything in particular that you are you still? I feel like you're sitting in the booth just still going all out with it. Is there anything in particular you pulled from live action into the animated?
Well, yeah, I mean, I certainly, the voice, I mean, I do like that whole, I mean, I do have like a little bit of a vocal warm-up, like I have catchphrases that get me into the space.
Right. Like what?
I'm not doing them. I mean, I literally do the same thing every time. And then, I am more physical in my seat than most people. Most people, I mean, I will say this, the voice actors that do most of the cartoons you see on TV, it's pretty much the same 25 people. And like Gray, like Frank Welker. But they're so incredibly talented, what they can do with their voice and the amount of voices they can do and the amount of sort of articulation of energy and the difference in characters. They're amazing. And I'm not that good. I do one thing, so I do way more physical stuff in the chair than most people.
What makes Scooby-Doo to you such a great property for these kinds of crossovers? Because they've been doing these kinds of crossovers for 40 years.
Well, I think that's part of it. I mean, early on, it was Hannah. You can hear Gray doing her voice down at the end. Hanna-Barbera started it, 40 years ago. Yeah. When you had Don Knotts and you had all those sort of Hanna-Barbera world crossovers. But I do think that it works because mysteries, because it's a property that people know. WWE can depend on the sort of storytelling of the gang and what they do. And it's a known entity. So kids from all over the world understand and know Shaggy and Scooby-Doo and the characters and the gang and what they do. So, you put Kiss with the gang and like all of a sudden you're introducing Kiss to millions of people worldwide.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you give us a little catchphrase, a little something for the camera there?
No, not even a little. Not even. If you were like, I guarantee you, if you were like 10 or under, or like a kid, you would get any word you want. But you are not, and that is not a kid or a camera, and your man back there is not a child.
He's kind of a man-child.
But Gray will do it. Gray will do anything.
Excellent, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Appreciate it.